Uh, Hello, Internet. What is up? It's been a while. From my perspective, I'm still getting caught up on vlogs or whatever, so for you, it'll probably be like 5 seconds. But for me, I literally have not vlogged like since the Dallas trip, which, spoiler, was a month ago. That Dallas performance was February like 23rd, something like that. The date is currently March 31st. It has been more than a month, actually. And there is a reason for that. March, to be quite honest, just kicked my ass. Like, genuinely, completely, totally. Yeah, I just was kind of a wreck for most of it. And to be perfectly honest, am still a little bit of a wreck. But let's get you all caught up on everything that's been happening. So cool. So honestly, in terms of like big, huge events, nothing much happened. At the beginning of the month, just kind of continuing the work, getting through everything or whatever. At the end of the first like full week of March, so like about the 11th or whatever, we actually had another regional, the Houston regional, and that time, little bit of a mixed bag. The first performance was actually really good. Like we made finals. Yeah, but then we got to finals and the laptop literally froze on the floor, so we like didn't have sound for the whole bit of it, and we didn't realize it had frozen until the performance had started. Partly my fault, but that's fine. So yeah, so led to a few uncertainties, and so we ended up placing last of finals. We tried to tell the kids that like there was literally nothing they could have done like to fix that other than just try to continue to play well, and I hope they got that message. But yeah, that was kind of like the last big major thing before spring break, the beginning of the month, just keeping busy with work, and then spring break happened. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't get nearly as much done during that break as I should have. It was really kind of sad, actually. I essentially just sat around my apartment for the most part or whatever. Like the weekend before, the first weekend of spring break was the Houston Regional, and then the weekend at the end was a Genesis camp, the drum corps that I'm working with, in case you forgot. And yeah, I don't know, I had all these plans to like, get my life figured out, like to call like the loan companies and like get on like a income payment plan or whatever, and I don't know, just basically get my act together, and it just didn't happen. It didn't happen at all. So yeah, then I ended up hopping back into the school semester with like so much to do, so much to get done. And that's partly why I haven't vlogged the last 2 weeks, because I've been playing catch up, honestly, for the vast majority of it. And there's been a lot happening. That first week back was the week of our TCGC show at Morton Ranch. And yeah, that was just a lot. We had to throw in a lot of changes. We had to just clean a lot. That happened. That's that. We got through that just fine. Oh, backtracking. The week of the TCGC show was also the week of our pre-UIL concert for both our wind ensemble and honor band. Basically, this wasn't like an actual like judge thing or whatever, but it was a chance for the bands to just like play for judges and then get feedback on how they performed and all their stuff or whatever. Yeah, but because it was a pre-thing or whatever, they had to get ready for that. So I had to be a part of that. I had to go and like help them and do all that fun stuff or whatever, because it's officially / unofficially concert competition season, I guess. I don't know if that's really the right term for it, but whatever, it's fine. We'll go with it. Yeah. So then this past week, holy Jesus, this past week. For the most part, it was the same. It was normal, but Thursday, sorry, no, nothing happened Thursday. Friday was the couple of things. The first was the junior highs well, one of the junior highs, their actual UIL competition or whatever. So I had to go and help out with that. Well, I didn't have to go, but they asked me to, and you know, I love those kids. I've worked with them a lot, so wanted to be there, wanted to go do that. And then immediately after that, had to run to the high school for an indoor rehearsal, after which was the Friends and Family show for the indoor program, because this past weekend was TCGC state championships for the Guard, so we decided to just kind of like combine like Friends and Family like events or whatever, and we had like the indoor drum line and all 3 color guards like with a performance that night. So yay! The footage you're about to see in the next vlog is actually from the next day, where we had like first of all a 6-hour like all-day rehearsal, and then a fundraiser for the indoor program. Yeah, the fundraiser was called Beats, Bugs, and Barbecue. It's essentially exactly what it sounds like. It was for the indoor program, and so they played 7 times over the course of like this like 3-hour event or whatever, 7 run-throughs. Yeah, you could tell they were feeling it by the end, but but hopefully it helped them grow like as people or whatever, because in that rehearsal, I can't speak for the Barry, but my kids at least like finally broke through the performance wall, and they've had for since every single rep and like selling the heck out of their show, and it's been so good to see. So I'm hoping that since that happened in rehearsal, and then we had a whole bunch of like runs, that's like cemented, and we can go into our final week, all good, all great. And then the bugs and the barbecue part, it was a crawfish boil. Like it wasn't just like us performing a lot, like it was an actual like crawfish boil, like barbecue, like bake, I guess, I don't know if that's a term or whatever. And then yeah, we sold tickets, we got food. Yeah, it was actually really awesome. It was actually my first time eating crawfish ever. I'm from Boston. I don't know what you expect from me here or whatever. Crawfish doesn't really exist up there, or at least not any like good thing or whatever. Yeah, it turns out I like it, but I'm insanely white, and so it was also my first time experiencing anything like even remotely Cajun. So that seasoning on that crawfish, oh man, there are still parts of my mouth that are numb. But yeah, no, overall it was a very good event. Maybe a couple of drama things that I'm really not going to get into on here. But yeah, overall very, very, very solid events. And that kind of gets us caught up. For the most part, I will be completely honest, I'm still not in an okay spot. I've hit quite a bit of financial trouble, to the point that I'm going to talk with my landlord tomorrow. The rent's due tomorrow, and I don't have it. That's how bad it is. But yeah, so we are going to just keep going, keep rolling with like all the punches or whatever. We'll figure something out. I'm going to have to make some calls tomorrow. I'm going to have to just, I don't know, figure some ish out. I'm trying really hard not to kind of let it like get to me and like infect like every part of my being or whatever, but you know, it's hard. Whoever said money can't solve your problems, I don't know, they must not have had many problems, because money would solve almost every single one of mine right now. But yeah, so I will keep trying to push past that and keep doing okay with that or whatever. Again, try not to let it like completely influence my mental state, but it's hard, but I'm going to do it because I keep promising myself that I'm going to try to do better in the positivity department, even in situations and days and weeks when it's like, oh my god, what the hell am I doing? Yeah, but that actually brings me to my last thing, and it's something that's been helping me out a lot. Your boy joined a gym. Yeah, for the past, well, 5 weeks now, almost done. I joined a gym in Katy that offers like a 6-week transformation type thing or whatever. It's basically, you know, workouts and like a crash diet or whatever. It's been nothing like too extreme, honestly. I mean, the workouts are kicking my ass. I threw up at the first one or whatever, because I haven't moved like that in 5 years. But that's gotten easier as time has gone on. And then the diet, it's strict in, you know, like in what kinds of things you can and can't eat or whatever. But honestly, it's based on what you're like supposed to be eating, like at those specific times of day and those meals anyway. So it's really not that strict at all. If anything, it's just kind of educating you on, hey, here's what the hell you should even be doing or whatever. And there's a reason I'm wearing an oversized shirt is because, again, I want to save any like big reveal type things for the end of the challenge, which is coming in a week. But yeah, just know that since the beginning of the challenge, since the beginning of the challenge, and the last time I weighed, so at the beginning of the 5th week, it's now the end of the 5th week, I haven't weighed myself in yet. I'm down 15 pounds, which I don't know how much I've lost this past week yet. I'm gonna do that tomorrow, and I won't know how much I'll weigh at the end. But if the trend keeps going the way it has been, this will be the most weight I've lost in one go ever. And I'm not gonna lie, it feels really, really good. There are like shirts that used to be tight that aren't anymore, and that I'm like wearing around to like public like events or whatever. And at the Crawfish Boil, I dressed up like a little tiny bit or whatever, and the fancy belt that I have, it's too big. Like we're talking like it was like at the absolute like last like notch like in the thing or whatever, and it still wasn't really enough. It was like just barely enough. Like my pants stayed up. Like, calm down. But yeah, like if I lose any more off the waist, like the belt's not small enough, which is something incredible. And I know I'm not trying to put too much into like appearance and weight, like determining like how happy I am with myself or whatever. But the point is that I just like feel good. I'm not like binging on junk food essentially or whatever. And it turns out that makes a huge difference in how I feel. And not like about myself. Like this isn't really a self-esteem thing, like not anymore or whatever. It just, I don't know. I feel good. I feel really, really, really good. So yeah, that's another thing I've been doing for the past month. Surprise. This video is starting to get a little long, so I'm gonna end this real soon within the next minute. But yeah, that's where I'm at. That's what's been happening. I'm okay. I'm alive. I'm struggling a little bit. But what else is new? Am I right? Tomorrow starts a brand new day. There's one more vlog where I show some of like that fundraiser stuff in order to get you guys caught up on some of the fun I've been doing. And then we're in a new month, and we're gonna get crazy. All right, I'm gonna stop it now because I'm almost out of time and YouTube is dumb or whatever. I'm going to get caught up soon, and we're going to have fun. Until next time, okay, see ya.